Over here, our PGA Tour 2K25 episode 2. By the way, Happy New Year to everybody, 2026. And there's no sponsor today. And we'll see what happens here. I play this, and then play, I don't know, maybe some baseball or something. I don't know. See what happens. fucking belt. That's a nice fucking belt. Let's go play Pebble Beach.
Two-K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today will be a special day for one player. It's the final round of the AT&T Pebble Beach Pro-Am. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by 2002 PGA champion Rich Beem and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. And Rich, the West Coast swing rolls on. We're set up for a great week of action here at historic Pebble Beach.
Yes, we are. The original Bing Crosby Clam Bake. Celebrity clam bake. Get all of your friends that come up here, have a great week about it. Now it's the AT&T Pebble Beach, but it's the same vibe. You got the best in the game on the golf level, and you got the best in the game where there's actors, athletes, people in business. This is a big deal to play in this Pro-Am.
This putt from 3 feet away. That's the way you start a round. An opening hole birdie.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Here's a look at the leaderboard. He's in first place. Rory McIlroy in second. That is going to work. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
On the green, but a long way away. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This one's like going left to right, it looks like.
Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
And just this short one left for par. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third. Not a bad result right there. Almost jarred it. A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. That looked good for a while. This one is 13 feet out.
These par putts, they keep around going.
Okay, that's a bogey, and the lead diminishes. And now teeing off on a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it. Lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
That's a good one to build momentum on. Big opportunity here. A putt for birdie. How did that not go in? A par putt tap in. How about a highlight of Tony Finau from today?
This was his third. That is a very nice putt. Well judged.
Let's take a moment to update everything on the course with a look at the leaderboard.
The fifth hole, Rich, the first of the par threes. Much to it.
There is. This green is tiny. It's minuscule. And you have what over to the right-hand side? Oh, yes, the Pacific Ocean. No, thank you. A par 3 here is an excellent score. John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the second.
He's going to fade this one. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. The sixth hole here, Rich, at Pebble Beach, is a tale of two halves, isn't it? A strong tee shot down the hill towards the ocean, and then the second, the approach shot back up the hill.
There's no doubt about it, Luke. This is just a spectacular par 5. The beauty of it, though, is that you can mess it up in a hurry. This is a very difficult par 5. Don't make any bones about it.
That was a little bit too much power. And this putt coming up for his par. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th. Oh, stay away from that bunker. We want to take you back to the 6th hole earlier today.
From long range, nearly gets it to fall.
Time to get back to the course. The ball in the greenside bunker. Watch this one. It's headed right toward the hole. All right, that one is behind us. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8. Look how high that grass is.
Oh, this one's flying out of the rough here.
Here's a chance to get to 2 under par. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Oh, I thought that was going down. 5 feet remain.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here.
So let's
He
take a
missed
look
it.
at the updated leaderboard. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. Now to the finishing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4.
This is an interesting hole because it wants to make you aim left, but there's a bunker there that you need to avoid. Funny enough, there's a lot more room out to the right than what you can see off the tee. A very strong par 4 to finish the front 9.
Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. 7 feet remains. That looked good all the way. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. As we head to the next hole, our featured player has a 2-shot cushion. We start the back 9 with a par 4. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. And now let's see what Will Zalatoris did earlier in his round.
Look at the touch that this man possesses.
Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one?
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Rich, it's great to see Will Zalatoris in fine form. When he has his A game, he's really tough to beat.
And the changes that he's made to his game after back surgery, it wasn't easy. It took some time. It took some patience. And to get through all of it, well, hats off to him for sticking through the process and putting the time and hours needed to make those changes.
And after that hole, our featured player is still atop the leaderboard.
Oh, absolutely flushed. A couple under at this stage. That's just inside the range.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've had to read this
Oh,
a couple
yeah.
times because there's a subtle last-minute break at the end. It's going to go left.
And as we take a look at the leaderboard, it's an impressive 5-stroke advantage for our leader. The first of the back 9 par 3s is the 12th.
And this is a mean one. Not going to lie. It's mean. It's right around 185 yards, but the green, once again, very tiny. You come up short in that deep bunker, you're bound to make a 4.
Oh.
And just a little bit of cleanup work remaining on this hole.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Down here on the 11th hole as Tony Finau gets ready to hit.
This one starting out way out to the right.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. Well, this is an impressive display by our leader, now out by 6 shots over the field. Rich, let's head to the 13th tee at Pebble Beach, shall we? And what's the decision off the tee?
Aim it right, just shy of those bunkers on the right-hand side, and you've got a mid-iron for your second shot back up the hill. Again, a green that pitches severely from back to front as well as right to left.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Okay, let's get back to the action. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up from about 130 yards out. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
8 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And now 4 under for the tournament. As we head to the 14th, I know the 18th gets all the attention here at Pebble Beach, but this is a strong par 5.
Oh, this is a good one. I love this par 5. Just hit it just down the left-hand side. You can't reach the far bunkers down the left. Lay up with a long iron, maybe a fairway wood, but watch out. This third shot gets awfully tricky.
Good shot there, Beamer.
Shit.
This would be a great up and down from this spot. And he needs this to save par. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Yeah, he's been prowling around this one. It's 11 foot out.
A good opportunity here, just 6
Damn
feet
it.
to the hole. Well, a disappointing double bogey for our leader there, but that's provided some wonderful opportunities for the chase pack.
Fuck.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Hitting it anywhere down the left-hand side off the tee will find one of those deep bunkers, so you need to avoid those. Hit it out to the right, which will leave a great second shot into this green.
The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make.
From long range here.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard. We're on the tee at 16. Our leader has done it again, sitting at 3 under. This one headed for the green, and just a tap in left for birdie. As we move on to the next hole, his lead is 9 shots. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
Good birdie on the last. What's in store now? This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
That is a fantastic shot. A near tap in.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap. John, what's going on out there?
Hey guys, we're checking in with Will Zalatoris as he gets set for his next shot here on the 14th.
Let's factor that into the leaderboard and take an updated look.
Kicking ass.
He's made his way to 18 with the lead. Time to get it done. That's a fantastic shot by our leader.
Wow, was that a massive drive there? Holy cow.
This shot from about 210 yards away.
Too far.
This is a putt for the clubhouse lead. John, give us a read on this putt.
It's looking like left to right putt
Shit.
on this one.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. Terrific hands on that shot. A par to wrap things up on 18.
Damn. 5 in a row? Or is that 6 in a row?
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from one week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end. Truly, truly magnificent.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Bean, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
Shit, I'm good with this. Oh. No, thank you. Shit. Oh, yeah, I do this. Hold on.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the exciting season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Scottsdale, Arizona. It's time to bring you all the final round action of the WM Phoenix Open. Hello everyone, I'm Luke Elvey, thrilled to have you with us here. I've got Rich Bean beside me in the booth, and out on the course as always is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Oh, this is a super week on the calendar. Always circle this one in my diary. I'm thrilled you could be with us as well. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Second shot here on the first. Look at the line on this one.
Oh.
Get in the hole.
I didn't think Will Zalatoris had that on his bingo card today. What a shot.
Currently at -1 following that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
It's a blind landing area out there, Luke. You can't quite see where your golf ball lands. You know there's some bunkers on the right-hand side. You just don't know how far out they do come. A little more room to the left that you can't see, but it's a difficult tee shot, all in all.
Oh, well done. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
I like the pace on this putt. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Shit.
Oh, slow down. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke. Rich, I can see your eyes light up when you got on the tee here at 3. You love this tee shot.
There's not a par 5 that I don't think is very sexy, and this one is an all-American beauty. Just miss that bunker on the left-hand side or the rough on the right, and you can just bomb it down there and have a short second shot in.
Okay, aggressive play, going for it.
Shit.
And here we are with the third shot. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? An opportunity for a birdie here. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke. Well, the fourth hole at TPC Scottsdale was the first par 3 on the course, Rich, and you like the look of this, don't you?
I do. It's a benign little par 3 if your distance control is spot on. This green chases away from you just a little bit to make that shot a little tougher.
Going with the 5-iron here.
Didn't work.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Okay, starting out to the left. This one's going to swing back.
And back to the course with the live action. Putting hasn't been the strength today. Hopefully that can change right here.
Who doesn't love a birdie
Oh,
putt?
fucker.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And he's holding steady in first place after that one. Rich, standing on the 5th tee. No real sight lines, just get up there and strike one in the middle.
It is sneaky, difficult. Just a straightaway hole with that bunker on the right. That is menacing. And even funnier, I've seen a lot of shots miss even further right. And Oscar Bravo.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. What an opportunity to make a birdie.
Oh, you fucker.
So close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot.
I know, I was like, fucked.
He sits in first position. Okay, the 6th tee shot, Rich at TPC Scottsdale, visually quite intimidating.
Your eyes are drawn to those 3 bunkers on the left-hand side, Luke, but you got to bring the heat. You got to hit a big tee shot to get it over all of them.
This one's going right at the pin here. Just about 8 feet left to the hole. That's a fast start if I've ever seen one, Rich.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
And that performance will now take him to 3 under par. There's few par 3s tougher than this 7th hole at TPC Scottsdale.
I don't think there is one. I mean, you got deep bunker right and to the left-hand side to a green that just seems to repel golf balls time and time again. It's such a tough shot.
Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, that looks to be drawing back nicely. Going with a 3-wood here. And back to the play, shall we? Lining up the birdie putt here. Nice one. Fourth birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Let's head to the 8th hole and the tee shot on this par 4, Rich.
And again, you got a couple of bunkers down the left-hand side that your eyes are drawn to, even though your eyes need to be drawn out to the right at that tree. Tons of space out to the right. Those bunkers, those are no good.
Well, this is some ball striking. Hitting greens in regulation, it's a thing of beauty.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that.
Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Well, there he is, Wake Forest Will Zalatoris, Rich. He's done the job, and he continues to do it out here on tour, doesn't he?
He does. He's just one of these players that is just a ferocious competitor, isn't he? Ball striking is amazing. The putting sometimes works with him but you know what? He gets the job done. And so you can't emphasize that enough. You know, it may not be pretty at times, but who cares? He's getting the job done. And you know when you go head-to-head against him, you've got your hands full because he's not backing down from anybody, any challenge, any championship. The guy's a winner.
And Rich, as our feature player makes the turn, he seems to be doing everything right out there.
So impressive all week long. I got to say, this player is on top of the golfing world at the moment.
Oh, sit. Hang in there.
And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
And he's down there. You got a read?
You know, to my eye, it's looking a little left to right.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Down she goes. Let's head to the next. And our featured player has now built a comfortable 6-stroke advantage on the field. Well, here we are on the tee at 11, Rich, and you're starting to get a little tense on the tee.
When you stand on this tee, you better have a very clear vision of exactly what kind of shot you're going to play out into this fairway, because that water on the left, it's going to distract you a lot.
Well, this is one of those lies that dictates a shot. It doesn't seem like it's a tough one. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
And that should secure the par on this one. He's currently in first place. The 12th at TPC Scottsdale is not as popular as the 16th in terms of par threes, but it still presents a test, doesn't it?
It's still fraught with dangers. Deep bunkers left. If you hit it too long and too far on the right-hand side, obviously you're coming in the water. This is a hole you just want to find the left front portion of the green, 2-putt, and go away.
Oh, that would have been nice to make. Didn't have to sweat that par putt. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. Hole number 13 is a par 5.
It's a tee shot, Luke, that you're not afraid of, but still there's danger both left and right if you're not careful. But listen, these guys love this tee shot. When you love a tee shot, you usually perform.
Ooh, staying aggressive. Going for the green.
Too far.
That one's just found its way onto the first step. Ooh, this will be a bonus. Right on 17 feet from here.
Shit.
That's disappointing. And this one is for his par. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. And that's heading for the fairway. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Simply amazing power on that tee shot.
Ooh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Oh, that looked like a confident stroke. Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet.
A great birdie chance here.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead. Leading by a potentially insurmountable 11 strokes after that one. Not sure why I said potentially. Standing here in the centre of the fairway on 15, you feel like you've achieved something getting a tee ball in play. But now you're set up with a real challenge here in this risk-reward nature.
I'm laying up 8 days a week and hitting wedge in there close for my third, Luke. No chance I'm taking on this second shot.
The old hammerhands putt. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
Uh-oh. There could be trouble ahead. The rival is coming.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Well, what a shame. The free putt for par there.
What a great feeling that must be. Seemingly insurmountable lead for this player with just 4 to play.
Still in the lead now after that hole. Rich, we're now finding ourselves inside the Coliseum of the 16th hole, the stadium hole. It is the coolest hole of golf, isn't it?
I would just love to sit there and hit it close in that green and just give it the full rest of the way. Are you not entertained?
Right on 4 feet. Should make this one. And that will take him to 8 under. It's amazing, Rich, but it shouldn't be. It's one of the great short par fours on.
Such a cool little hole. I mean, you don't need driver anymore to reach it. Just a little menacing bunker, like a pimple right there, about 30, 40 yards short. A lot of action is going to be on the right side there to any flag stick, but when they put it all the way back center, forget about it. It now becomes one of the hardest short holes.
Ooh, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Job done. Let's head to the next. Currently 8 under for the tournament. All right, Rich, we've made it on the tee here at 18, the final hole, but there's still plenty of work ahead.
Yeah, and unless you're flying it somewhere in the neighborhood of about 310, you're not going to clear the water, so you got to bail out to the right and avoid those deep bunkers. But even if you can clear the water, you got those church pew bunkers down the left-hand side. They're going to see a lot of action, and those are nasty. This is a really, really good driving hole.
Well, that was fantastic. What a shot from the leader.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the degrees of regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
-9. Oh my God.
Rich, another one down is one of the outstanding news we'll see this season.
Didn't break a sweat on the way to victory lane. I gotta say, I love it. It was so easy and smooth. It was a work of art.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
Oh. count. Goodness.
K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're back at Riviera, where a champion will be crowned. It's the final round of the Genesis Invitational. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. Rich, what an iconic spot here at Riviera Country Club. What makes this place so special?
I think it's not only the golf course, but the history behind it, Andrew. If you look back, Ken Hogan had a great run here, won 2 LA Opens here, also US Open. Just look at this golf course as it's so special, so difficult, but it's right in front of you. There's nothing hidden about it. It's right there for the taking. But in the end, it's going to beat you up pretty good if you're on top of your game. This, to me, is probably one of the most complete golf courses you can play.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Teeing off on the par 4 second. Okay, that'll play. This is a 200-yard shot. The yardage was dialed in on that shot. Pin high and looking at the hole.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shots.
Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole.
That is absolutely spot on.
John, give us an update. What's shaking?
Hi, Andrew. Down here with Matt Tolma as he gets set for his next shot here on the 6th.
It's a good stock shot, afraid, isn't it?
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
He makes the putt and extends his lead.
Setting the tone early in this round.
And he improves his score to 2 under par for the event. And now here's a look at the par 3 fourth.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
The par 4, the 5th hole.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple-looking second shot, a difficult one to get close.
Now, leader has built a 3-shot buffer here. Head over to the next. The par 3 6 is unique in the fact that there's a bunker that sits right in the centre of the green here, Rich. These days, modern architects probably shot for designing a hole like this. We look at it as a must.
What an incredible design this is. And it really just takes this green and it makes it into a section of 4.
Oh,
The back right, front left, and back left. They all have their unique features to it, and that all is due to the simple fact that that bunker, which is tiny, minuscule, almost not even there, it basically shapes that green into the 4 quadrants. It is just an amazing design.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is currently out by 4 strokes as we check the standings.
A par 4 here.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Okay, here we are again, back live. How about this birdie putt? And it drops. That's the 4th birdie of the day. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. Woo. What an aggressive play. This has a chance. 3 feet left.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Let's move on to the next hole, but before we do, he is up by 7 shots on the leaderboard.
I'm good at this game.
We're at the 9th. It's a par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
Setting up for his 3rd shot. This looks pretty handy.
All right, let's get right back out to the action. 5 feet to the cup. That putt drops, and that's now 6 birdies on the day. It's a double-digit lead for our featured player, up by 10. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
Really hoping they play this one aggressively.
A par 4 eagle putt after driving the green. That is special.
That's exactly what I've done. Nobody wants to see somebody laying up on a par 4 drivable. Big stick.
Of the century. This is huge.
Good distance remains on this long putt. Look at this right here. On that birdie would have been a big boost to the car. No change on the leaderboard for that.
scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees. With you must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. It is deep and nasty. You're not
Well, I like the courage here, Rich, getting up to this par 5 in 2.
as they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll reward it for that play.
That's in the jar. Let's return to live play now. Chance to move to 8 under here. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
I've got it going just a tiny bit left here.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. For eagle. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. When he's down on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them.
Sure.
Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree that's short and left of this green, bogey tree. Not because it's score, because it's just there to watch everybody butcher. It's really cool. This tee shot. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. If you find the fairway down there, you're going to love the difficulty it gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. Miss a little bit left there, you're going to find the Barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. Oh, what a putt. Holding steady in first place after that
That's the
one.
best score I've got. I'm getting good with this.
The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play?
Luke, it's a very simple hole in my mind, but for the mere mortals who are playing this game, it can be difficult because this green is not deep, but it's certainly wide, and it does tilt from right to left at a pretty good clip. Historically, it's not the easiest par 3 on this golf course, but for me, I think different.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard.
We've hit the par 4, 15th hole.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Here's the par 3, 16th hole. This is a 9-iron on the way. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. And after that hole, our featured player is in first place.
20 strokes.
Let's check out the 17th. It's a par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side, anywhere to the left, even in the rough left. is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot up. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
What a shot. A tap in left for birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. After that, still in front out here. Now to 18, par 4.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilt significantly from left to right, missing out to the right is a massive no-no. Be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees and you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
Do we think that one will stay on the green? This would be special. A putt for 60. He's hoping this comes back to the right. This putt here is for the clubhouse lead.
Shit!
Well, that one was a bit firm. For the clubhouse lead, but will it be enough to hold on?
Messed that up. Oh, I messed it up.
Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
Impressive. Absolutely impressive. Winning breeds win, but it also takes a lot out of you. So to contend again the week after winning, boy, I'd say this player is something special.
Just a phenomenal day. Can't wait to do it again. For Rich B, Luke LV, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
One more round, and then we'll do something else.
Two 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elving, alongside me is Rich Bean, and out on the course, Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. We're excited to begin this week's coverage on 2K Sports, but also what's in store for us this week. We head down to the first tee now. As we turn our attention to our featured player, it's interesting to note that there appears to have been a rivalry that's begun with Brooke Henderson from Canada. She's one of the kindest people in the world. What beef could they possibly have?
Luke, I think this is all about ego. The featured player wants to defeat Brooke Henderson to prove how good they are at golf. It makes sense. But then it doesn't, because it's Brooke Henderson.
Cheers, Henny. That's great intel. I'm interested to see if this featured player can take down Canada's finest, Brooke Henderson. He's currently tied for first. The second hole at player Sayona Ridge, less than 500 yards, but is a par 5.
Par 5 that meanders from right to left, just a bunker down the left-hand side. We have to think about. Other than that, it's a pretty generous landing area. Second shot, green sits above you just a little bit. 2 bunkers on the right-hand side. The bailout's going to be to the left, sitting below you. All in all, though, a very generous par 5.
Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
This player has more confidence, I believe, than any other player in the field at the moment. This should be another good week for him.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Made birdie on the last, looking for a second in a row here.
Standing over this one, and it's a very long putt. Oh, this is a good-looking putt. She's hit this very nicely. Okay, time to return to the action. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's moving just a smidge to the left. What a putt started this
Oh,
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
bullshit. I had that.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. Currently 1 under for the event. As we get to the 4th hole, Rich, the big bomber's eyes just light right up.
Oh, it's going to tempt the long players, isn't it, to take a rip at it? But they got to be aware of that water and sand that comes into play down the left-hand side.
Almost.
You bail out to the right-hand side, just have a short little second shot, but you got a green that's tiny in size with all kinds of movement on it.
This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
little birdie look in here.
Bullshit.
Just a short putt remaining here. And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in second.
Yeah.
Oh, that is bombed. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. He leads the field by a stroke. Oh, well played. Just 10 feet to the cup here. And that will drop
in
in for
there.
birdie.
Trying to make a statement early and often.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, the sixth tee shot here really requires a beauty.
Aim at that bunker in the middle of the fairway and either push or pull your tee shot because you don't want to be in it. From there, your second shot into a fairly flat, generous green, hourglass in shape. Not much to it, so good opportunity to make a par here, maybe even better.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it? The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Our leader is enjoying a three-stroke advantage. And as we get to the seventh at Playa Sayona, all the drama happens at the completion of the hole.
It does. You want to challenge that fairway bunker as best you can with a long iron fairway metal hybrid. You want to be as close to this green as you can off the tee because it's an island green with danger everywhere. You don't want to come into this green with much more than a wedge in your hand.
Lining this one out from a fairway.
Oh,
Let's get back to it, shall we? Oh, good look at a birdie here. John, have you got a read on this one?
It looks like this one's moving to the left, I would say.
Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. As we head to the eighth at Playa Sayona, Rich, it looks like we're heading back towards the clubhouse.
Great tee shot here at the par 4-8. Bunkers left, bunkers right. And you got a green in the distance. It's also surrounded by bunkers left and right and a waste area deep of this green. This is a beautiful setting on a beautiful golf course. Great hole.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. He's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. The finishing hole to this front 9 at Playa Sayona is another picturesque par 4.
Just waste area down to the right-hand side. Water in the distance. Driver not required here. Your approach shot to a generous green. Thinking birdie here all day long.
His second shot here. Got to admire that talent. Just green after green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
And an outside chance
nice
here.
shot.
Let's catch up with the current
Whoever that
proceedings.
was.
A birdie putt awaits. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Yeah, he's staring down about 12 feet.
Yeah.
That gets the job done. It's a lofty position this player has held all tournament, but what a buffer they've built with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out. But so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now.
I am too good at this.
The 11th hole at Playa Sayona perhaps requires less than driver off the tee.
Yeah, you got to take driver out of your hands there. You don't want to hit it too long left of the water or catch a fairway bunker down the right-hand side. The difficulty about this second shot, it's got an infinite edge look to it in the distance. It's hard to gauge how far that golf shot really is playing because it looks so much closer than what it really is.
This is a fairly lengthy putt here.
Oh,
Oh, looking for a big bending putt from the right. And back to the course with the live action. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. But what a performance. 8 birdies on the card. Sitting at -8 for the tournament.
9, so I'm going to beat that.
Yes, the 12th hole at Playa Sayona, Rich, is just another stunner.
It's just another unbelievably beautiful hole on a golf course full of them. Just a couple of bunkers on the right-hand side you have to be mindful, but don't get sucked in the beauty of the ocean on the left-hand side, which is very difficult to do. Enjoy this hole. It is a beauty. A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie. And he just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. Leading by 9 strokes after that one. On the 13th tee at Players Sayona, Rich, this short par 4 at 305 yards is gettable, but you can't hit it an inch to the right.
Oh, this is a doozy of a hole. 305 yards, but are you brave enough to take it on? Ooh, you have to be awfully sure of yourself. Lay it up down to the left-hand side and just hit a pitch and run second shot to find this tiny green located at the water's edge.
Our current leader now enjoying a 9-stroke lead. The 13th hole at Players Sayona is as pretty as any hole on the course, but 14's not far behind it.
I mean, it just doesn't stop, does it? Every single hole is a postcard moment. I just love the design and use of taking all of these green complexes and putting them as close to the ocean as possible. It just makes every hole pop beautifully. What a wonderful short par 3 that is absolutely diabolical.
Look at him just surging ahead at the top of the leaderboard. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. The 15th at Players Sayona is the final par 5 on the golf course.
Waste area down the left-hand side of this hole is going to see a lot of action as players are going to bail left, not wanting to find the ocean with their tee shot. From there, it's going to take a pretty challenging iron to lay up into a zone, not wide, and then the third shot, once again, in a green setting right on the ocean's edge. This is another stunning hole, yet very challenging.
Ooh. Putting for birdie here. That putt drops, and now 12 under par, heading down the stretch.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
The finishing stretch here, Players Sayona starts here with a par 4 16th.
Remember, I got a couple of fairway bunkers down the right-hand side. You miss those to the left-hand side, and you will hit your second shot into an island, quote-unquote, green, not surrounded by water, but surrounded by sand. This is a challenging par 4, but should be able to avoid any large numbers.
How good was that putt? So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole.
Damn. Kicking some serious ass.
We get on the tee at 17, Rich. This is a hole you really want to make sure you position your ball properly.
Only the long hitters will be able to carry that bunker waste area on the right-hand side. Players bailing it out to the left off the tee do have the opportunity to kind of hit a low little chasing shot into the screen if they so desire, but it is a difficult second shot no matter how you look at it.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
By my pacing, she's got 130 here.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones, right on 8 feet.
A really good look at birdie.
Currently 14 under for the event.
Damn. I really don't know much about this course, but this is crazy.
The unique finish here at Players Sayona is a par 3.
And what a wonderful way to finish. Again, just a picturesque par 3. Water left, so the bunker and the waste area on the right is going to see a lot of action. Players will be delighted to walk off this par 3 with a par 3.
Shit.
He has this putt in front of him to finish with a clubhouse lead.
The only bogey of the
And
round
with
was the
that,
last
he'll
hole.
sign off on his round.
Another
Rich,
one.
That seemed like a
My
leisure
God.
advance to victory, didn't it?
It's just one of these.
This is crazy. I'm on 8 out of 10 already? Damn, 8 in a row? This is nuts. I'm going nuts on this game. crazy. All right, people, let's end the video. Peace. Later. Have a good one.